And we are recording.
Welcome to the Diary of Ishi, where we just come up with off-the-wall titles for our lovable shenanigans. Here we start today with our recap. On 2 weeks ago on our last show, we had ended right before we were taking a long rest in the woods, somewhere up north, a little west of Nevaeh. After taking a long rest, we ended up traveling for a day before stopping right outside the village. It was then that it was decided that rather than separate the watch into three separate watches, we decided to just have a slumber party. We had the girls' team, which had Orca, Name Generator, Mel, and Haynes, Trig, and Cantor's honorary girls. And then we had the boys' club, which was the rest of them. For the girls' night, the girls did a check-in with Mel, given she had gone through a lot in the last few days, and then it transitioned to some sharing on the part of the water genasi. She believed she was just telling good old anecdotes about her family, but apparently, after they all went to sleep, everyone left a little bit more traumatized. Then for the boys' night, there was a lot of discussion over Selenara as a whole, as well as the very interesting question of what do dreams taste like? Don't know where to go from there. After that, we had our long rest, and we continued on our way to Nevaeh. And along the way, we happened to pass a huge pumpkin carriage holding a very mighty Eladrin royal of sorts, just enjoying the day with her footmen. Our own president, not Eladrin, went hiding around, as he is wont to do, and we got to witness one of the footmen following after them a couple minutes later, asking wildly where they went. And it was from there that we went to Nevaeh. We finally arrived, and we were greeted by the leader of the village, Alavar, a half-elf with a red flower growing out of his ear. We introduced ourselves, asked some basic questions, and while he couldn't confirm whether Cantor's wife or daughter was in the village, we are right now operating under the assumption that they are hidden under some sort of disguise. So we were on our way to see if we can find these people we are searching for. How'd I do?
Works for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's go with that. You guys were heading off toward the patch of flowers in the north side of town when we last left off. So we will resume with you all heading to the patch of flowers on the north side of town.
Flower patch.
Yeah. It doesn't take you very long. Nevaeh is not a giant town. Takes you about 10 minutes to get there. It is positioned right on the edge of town, and they are just large flowers that you're able to sleep in. Or lay in, or sit in. For your own comfort.
Orca looks at the flowers and kind of toes them with her foot. Like, not sure if there's like some poison in there or something. She just doesn't like the flowers. They weird her out. Kind of feeling like the poppy field in Wizard of Oz.
It feels soft to the touch.
That makes it worse.
That makes it worse.
Makes it so much worse.
Are these flowers magic?
The flowers themselves are not.
Is there anyone there, or is it just us?
It's just you.
Lovely.
There appear to be about 6 dozen of these large flowers scattered around this area.
Do these flowers have any like special properties, like medicinal? Are they poisonous? Can the pollen make people blind?
Make a nature check.
Oh shit! Sorry, I accidentally rolled the self, but I rolled the 23.
They do not appear to have any additional properties other than big and comfortable.
Lame. Yeah, it's just big flowers.
How dare the flowers that they were grown to be
To be
comfortable
big and
with
comfortable.
be
are
big and comfortable.
I wanted murder flowers. All right.
No, wrong fucking place for that, dude.
No,
I'll
that's
take
in
you
the
to place.
That's the murder flower patch. That's on the other side of town. They kept them
Oh,
separate
okay.
for a reason.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head over to that one. I'm gonna wear some very thick gloves and an even thicker mask.
Well, clearly they're not here.
Something extra thick.
Girth.
God.
Fuck off.
Anybody that would like to can make a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
Wolfart's still on edge because I don't like the weird cult people here.
Why so low?
Yeah, this is definitely not normal.
Mel is
And Elias has dealt with a lot of very not normal.
Mel is way too used to this shit.
I mean, yeah, that checks out.
Orca's too paranoid to even pay attention to anything.
It's just not going through.
Wolfheart, Cantor, and Trig.
I didn't do it.
As the three of you would notice a small fairy flying around through the flowers, nearly invisible, as they seem to blend in with their surroundings quite well. She seems to pay you no mind.
Well, that's interesting.
Shit, it's back to you.
What?
Just what?
You went now?
What did you say?
What did you say?
No,
We said what
legitimately.
you said.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Josh,
I know. I know that you didn't hear what I said. I'm fucking with you. Someone else asked me a question, and I thought that I was muted. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We-
Yeah. Nothing.
Misunderstanding now, okay, there.
No, but what did you say? No.
God damn it, Tori.
Well, if
Sorry.
you really want to know, my mother
No.
asked me if I had her cell phone, and I told her no, and that it was in the backseat of her car because Rylan had it because he was using it to watch videos on our way to drop him off at his mom's.
Ask her what dreams taste like.
Oh, my friends want to know what dreams taste like. My friends want to know what dreams taste like. She said she doesn't know because she doesn't have dreams.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
damn. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, she's a real ass bitch. Tell
My
you what.
mom stopped having those when my brother was born.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'd be like that.
Is that why you were born on April Fool's Day?
Yep.
Because all she could come up with was jokes.
Yep.
Christ.
Anyways, okay. Is she doing anything, or just
She appears to be inspecting the flowers as she goes by.
okay? So it's just entirely possible this is just her job.
It is possible.
Hmm?
Is the fairy poisonous?
Good question.
Probably.
That's a great question for someone who I don't think saw it.
Nope.
I did.
I mean, the real question is: the fairy poisonous or is it venomous? We're gonna have
Yeah.
to.
Say, do I get sick if I bite it, or do I get sick if it bites me?
What? Can someone remind me? Because it's been 2 weeks and my brain is only full of Assassin's Creed. What?
That
Why
sounds
are
like a you
we-
problem.
It is a me problem, but work has consumed my life. What are we doing here?
Trying to
We were looking for
find
Cantor's
family.
boo and his little child.
No, I know the overarching why are we here? Why did we specifically go to this flower field?
Oh, that I have no clue.
Apparently, I thought it was because
Because place to stay, I think.
Yeah, it's basically what serves as like an inn in this town.
Gotcha. Thank you. I was like, Josh was like, all right, you guys were headed to the flower field. I was like, we were? Por qué?
You guys were also
Wait.
told that when his wife and daughter stayed here, they most likely stayed
There.
in the flower field.
Here. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Dom God.
I hate you.
I just
Is that
heard
a-
something hit your table.
Does that apply anymore? Because I don't think we're in a place where. Well, I guess we're in a place where somebody else has input, but I don't think it's quite as much as Joshua did.
Yeah, but see, now it depends on who made Nevea.
Not me.
B.
B, so now B
Yeah.
gets to be sub-god.
Oh.
I don't-
I like the yeah. The fear.
Congratulations. Anyway,
You
moving
should
on.
be.
promoted! Oh, Christ.
I would
Enjoy
like
it.
to say it
I
seems
kept the
kind of
soup warm for you.
sexist that all the guys got good perception checks and the girls didn't.
Then do better.
I got a shit perception check. Excuse me, ma'am.
Congratulations, you're
You
one
don't
of the
want
girls.
to be. You don't want to be like an honorary
Yeah.
girl.
I don't conform to your gender stereotypes.
Exactly. You're with us.
Elias's gender is hexagon,
Yes.
obviously. Actually, well, no, it's whatever shape this the gold coin of this continent is.
Whoever noticed the fairy, go do something.
I don't. I don't
Trent
think
pulls out his
Wolfhard
gun.
I don't think Wolfhard wants to.
So now he's
Moving target practice.
he's official.
Jesus.
Ah, jeez.
I tried
Well, I
and pointed out to
don't-
those that didn't see it.
Oh, I wonder if it's poisonous.
I wonder if she's the proprietress of this flower field and inn and suite, whatever this is.
Wait, who?
Wait, there's no. Say, I look up. There's no roof here, right?
No.
Nope.
So we just
Nope.
sleep in the flower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go set up a tent.
Did I?
It might
Yeah.
be insulting to them if you do that, though.
I did not ask.
Where
you
did
stay
I
there
check out?
and
Where do you go?
you look around the area, and apart from the path, there isn't really anywhere open to set up a tent, as it is all covered in foliage.
It's what there's just it's just dense flower cover
Yeah.
literally everywhere, and then I
Yeah.
hit walls of trees afterward.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then I guess I'll find somewhere else to set up my tent. I'm
The
not sleeping in a flower.
houses here are actually carved from the foliage. They're
Huh.
shaped around it.
Why are you so against sleeping in a flower? Why not try it? You know,
I have a-
might like it.
I have a
The flower
pollen
might
allergy.
eat us. Or
You
just,
have a
like, poking at
fucking
flower.
pollen allergy?
Did I stutter?
That's hilarious.
Maybe we should go talk to her.
That's what I said.
We didn't see her.
Alright.
Y'all should.
So sorry, I'm in shitpost mode.
Cantor
You
pointed her
can
out
tell
to
her, I
us.
guess,
Yeah, I did.
Well, someone else can also speak. I believe.
Yeah, she's about 15 feet away.
So just watching it. Has she noticed us? Just all standing here like a group of ding dongs.
She appears to have
probably.
noticed
Staring at her?
you, but is more attentive to what she's currently doing.
She's got fairy things going on.
So you all stand there awkwardly.
Swear to
All
God.
right, I'll bite. Excuse me, Miss Fairy Lady.
Miss Fairy Lady. Wow, nailed it.
I don't know what her fucking name is, and I didn't see her. You didn't have to talk to her.
We didn't
hello.
She was pointed it out.
I literally can't hear Joe. That's my bad.
Well, it was Mike said it too that Cantor pointed it out. So there's a lot of side conversations going on, some of which was interrupting each other.
Yeah.
So she's been pointed out. We'll state it. Whoever wants to address her can.
Elias already did. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, hi. We are here searching for the family of our friend over here. This teddy bear looking thing. He has family here, and we need to find them. Do you know where they are? It's a little girl and a woman.
This teddy bear looking thing.
I said teddy bear looking guy, actually.
No,
Thank
you said teddy bear looking thing.
You did.
I was standing right here, and also, the session's recorded.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. You know what? You can either talk to her yourself, or you can stop complaining. Those are your options.
Not Cantor breaking the fourth wall.
Oh god.
I
Do I
haven't
know the fair?
seen any other stuffed individuals roaming around.
No, they'd be of a more fleshy persuasion.
Oh my god, why'd you say it like that?
Because it's true.
Are they humans?
They Cantor, are they humans? I know you weren't, so I don't know for certain.
The daughter was a tiefling, and the wife was a human. I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
No, can't
I had
remember
to look it
the
up.
species of your family.
Yeah, and you can't remember my fucking name by calling me a fucking thing. So anyway, moving on.
I think one of those
um,
things is a lot more important to one of us than the other.
Did they have flowers in their ears?
No.
Not as far as I knew.
Okay, I do remember them. They're here
Okay.
somewhere.
Like here, or in the village?
In the town.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, it would be more of a village. Hopefully someday. Yeah, they're friendly with the locals. You could probably find them talking to some of them.
Would you happen to remember the last time you saw them?
It wasn't long ago. It was maybe an hour.
Oh, shit.
You know where a fella could set up a tent?
Outside of the village.
Ah, cool.
You'd have to travel a little ways, though. The forest is dense around here.
That seems a bit odd. That's
She shrugs.
I mean, did we notice that coming into this area? Because I don't remember that being mentioned, that the forestation was so dense that it was literally path and then unwalkable everything until we got into Nevea.
Oh, it was apart from the path.
It's
You could walk into
walkable.
it.
It's just not tentable.
I don't know. I'll clear some brush. It'll be fine.
When was the last time you went camping?
This guy's so used to his cart.
The last time I went camping was before I had the cart.
And last night.
Also that.
And the night before.
Also that.
And basically any time that we've camped outside of a town.
And also that.
I was asking Joshua, but yeah, okay.
Oh, the last time I can't. The last time was, I want to say 6 weeks ago.
And you just did it in a did it right there in the brush, huh? Didn't find a clearing or anything.
No, I went and found a clearing, but
Well,
I'm
there
also
you go.
not.
There's no clearing here.
Well, and then I'm gonna make one because I'm also not willing to walk half a mile out into the forest to set up a tent and easily get myself killed.
We were given other options for fucking staying here. You remember that, right?
We
No,
have an
no, I
inn,
don't.
Don't we have inns here?
No.
This is the inn.
Yeah, that I was told very. My recollection of it was that this specifically was the only place to stay, and
There are
so
a few people who are willing to take in travelers too.
There are most
Yeah, that's
villagers
what it
are
was.
willing to take in travelers. There is also a small inn, and this flower patch, as well as another flower patch that's smaller but is attached to the great tree.
Well, I'll be making my way to the inn then.
Where was the last time you saw the family? I can't. I'm sorry.
She said
Yeah.
about an hour ago.
Right, but where?
Oh, yeah.
Here?
In the flower patch?
Yeah.
I say we head over into town and see if we can catch them.
Oh, you're in town.
Further into town, away
Do
from
you
the patch.
happen to know where they went when they left from here, or?
Toward the great tree.
Okay.
What makes the great tree great exactly?
It's
Oh God.
I'm just curious.
it's gigantic, and it's a gift from the Mother of Terra.
Does it? Yeah, but does it like do anything, or is it just big?
It blesses us.
Okay, so it's just big. All right, cool. Thank you.
It gives us other large plants like these flowers that we can sleep in. Well, you can sleep in. I can sleep on a petal of a normal flower.
Do you have more like utility-based plants?
All plants have a utility.
I'm talking like medicinal or anti-medicinal.
There are medicinal plants around that are grown by our specialists. yes.
Anti-medicinal. God. Damn it.
I don't exactly know what you mean by anti-medicinal, though.
I
The
think
ones
he
that
means
cause
poisonous.
more hurt than prevent it.
Poisonous.
Silly, those are medicinal. They're just medicinal in a weaponry way.
You know, that's super fair. That's super fair. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Yeah.
She does say that and her eyes go wide as she says it too, like she's just staring through your soul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's.
I feel like
she's
you may
horrified.
have that. No, I feel like I'm getting some lemon poppy seed vibes from this fairy all of a sudden. Like, so do you know a lot about those kinds of plants? Could you like show me around a bit?
Oh, about the dangerous ones.
Yeah, the dangerous ones specifically.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go take a walk.
Okay. Come on, this way. And she flies over and grabs your pinky and starts trailing you along.
I just
The
go
rest of
wherever
us
she
are
takes me.
The rest of us are just standing here like, what?
Right.
Bye.
I guess while Elias is doing that, we'll go investigate the tree.
Sounds about
Works
right.
for me.
Yeah, okay.
To
And-
the tree.
Elias ends up dead from convenient herb overdose. Well, or ends up with a foxglove growing out of his chest or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start with the big group.
We go looking.
Yeah, I'm assuming the Great Tree is basically the only landmark in Nevea as far as we can see.
Pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the only thing that really stands out.
Right. Like, the houses are neat, but they're not like...
Yeah.
And it's not like they're like in like full bloom, like every house.
Yeah, you would see
or anything like that.
On the eastern side of town, there's smoke rising. It's not like burning the fucking forest down, but you're assuming it's some kind of blacksmith. And then the inn would be on the west side, and then there's a grocery that Mel would be aware of on the south side.
I'm aware of something.
Yay!
Yeah, I get to, yeah, Krista get to be included in things. Okay, well,
We go to the Great Tree.
yeah, I guess like as we're walking through, I assume we see more people. Some of which have flowers.
Most of which
immediately
have flowers.
visible.
Yeah.
Are they all? Are they all, or at least mostly, like immediately visible?
Yeah. Yeah. Not
So,
all of
like-
them are like on their head, but some are coming out of their arms and some out of their lower legs.
But in places that would be exposed for
Yes.
most people. Gotcha.
For most people. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You head toward the Great Tree, which, as you get closer, you do notice that there is actually a building built around the base of it. And the tree itself is a cherry blossom tree, so it is
Wow.
vibrant. Forgot to mention that.
I was gonna say, I was like, it's spring? Or is this an all year round vibrant cherry blossom
This
tree?
seems to be an all year round vibrant cherry blossom tree.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Isn't the forest like seasonal locked, more or less?
Yeah, more or less.
So that could also be part of it, but also it is some tree that was a gift from some presumably earth deity, so like yeah, it could just be full bloom all year round.
Do y'all want to go into the little house that's around the tree? I'm going in there.
I mean, if we don't immediately find them outside, that's probably where they're going to be. I would assume that might be some kind of maybe like chapel or something of sorts.
It does appear to be a church.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Temple and dedication to their deity.
Yep. As you get close, you notice that the signage over the top of the doorway, in actually kind of like cursive vines, says "Altar of Terra."
Oh, well. If we weren't sure, I guess that's the smoking gun, but yeah, that's probably where we're going to at least would be my guess on where to find them. If not then I'm not entirely sure where to go from here.
It's a small village. They couldn't be too far.
Right, but so
Orca walks into the building.
All right.
yeah.
You head inside, and you're not in very long before Alivar comes over to you and just says, "Welcome. Have you found the people you're looking for?"
No,
No, not yet.
We were trying to see if they were in here.
Ah,
They were seen coming this way not even an hour ago? Or about an hour ago, so...
I have not seen them in here, but feel free to look around and enjoy yourselves. Maybe spend some time at the altar. All are welcome to pray.
Perhaps. In time. Is there anybody else in the altar? I mean, in
Yeah.
the church.
There's a few people here that seem to just be silently sitting to themselves.
I'm assuming facing away from the entrance.
Yes.
So no easy way to tell immediately if these are the people we're looking for.
Correct.
All right. Is it like church chapel style where like there's just a huge aisle separating like rows of seats?
No, it's more like individual seats scattered throughout a room, but all facing one direction.
Okay. Orca takes off towards like the physical altar and is just looking around to see who's there.
We as characters definitely remember what his family looks like.
You would know the description, yes.
Yeah.
I've also shown a minor image a few times of what they look like.
Oh yeah. So you guys would know roughly what they look like, yes.
That is assuming they have remained looking like that.
This is true.
We're hoping.
We're hoping.
They also
What?
said that they didn't see them in their regular form, that they could be under disguise, right?
Maybe.
Well, they are on the run from ostensibly a criminal organization, so
Oh, yeah. So technically speaking, we wouldn't know how they look like. We just know like a vague description.
I mean, yeah, like Cantor has shown minor illusions, so at least we know what they look like as far as Cantor knows.
Yep.
Okay.
How that's changed in the interim, we don't know. So our investigation is based entirely on what we know of what they look like. That could have changed.
All right.
Where we just start running around and just yelling their names.
God.
Super
Super subtle.
I don't think that would work. Besides, they at least the wife does know that people are looking for her and they're trying to not be discovered. So they
Oh, of course,
may
it'd just
not.
be funny.
Yeah, they may not like let them reveal themselves to us if they are hiding in plain sight or anything. So.
Well, Contour, didn't she used to be a musician? Is there like a song that she might recognize?
Huh?
Actually, yeah. And yeah, I can do that. I can use the flute and play the song that Tia and that she used to sing along to when she was a little bit younger.
She was just a weird girl.
You begin playing the song, and everybody that's currently there looks up from their silent prayers.
Holy shit, this stuff dragon
glares
playing
at
the
you.
flute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done this in church.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were in church. My bad. I got distracted. Didn't even know.
I just like pushed the flute
I
down
would
away
not
from
have-
Cantor's mouth.
Yeah, I would not have played in church if I had remembered or realized we were there. So I would have gone somewhere else and done it.
I don't think any of us are fully have our listening ears on tonight, so
Yeah,
it's
there's a
all
lot
good.
going on.
Right. I guess just like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
none of them
I
seem
guess-
to show any signs of recognition, however.
Okay. Yeah, and I assume looking back at us, our faces we do not recognize.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm also using my detect magic, so
Okay.
looking around.
Fair.
There's no magic present in your vicinity.
Okay. So wherever else we go in town, I will just keep playing that tune.
Oh, where are you headed to next, then?
Well, I don't really know anywhere around here that might have any import for a woman and a child. I mean, I don't know anywhere here at all. To be fair, so
We could probably check out the other flower patch. No, sorry, we are at the other flower patch.
well, we haven't checked that out yet, but we can also probably assume they're not going to be there.
Right,
It's
I mean, we
it's
can
still
check
worth
it
a
out,
shot.
but then
Yeah.
also get to the store because, like, maybe she's grabbing things for them. So.
Okay.
All right.
So the adjunct flower patch first, because we're still here.
Yep. Elias,
Okay.
Yeah.
you are brought to a small building with a large patch of various plants growing behind it. This house is tucked away. You kind of had to navigate through a small maze to get here. And as this fairy is leading you, as you approach, she goes, "We're getting close. Be quiet." And she takes you around the backside of the house of this small hut. And she points at some various plants and goes, "These are all safe to pick, but I do advise wearing gloves for some of them."
I kind of like hold up my hands that are very heavily gauntleted, and I'm kind of always wearing gloves.
Yeah, okay, those should work. So the big ones over there are probably what you're seeking. They're poisonous, not venomous.
Okay, cool. So they won't
So-
bite me.
They won't bite you, but if you bite them, then they'll be pretty painful. So we should
So-
probably grab. There's 8 plants there. We don't want to take all of them, so you should probably take like from 3 of them.
Okay.
We'll start with that.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. My mom used to teach me about poisonous plants. Her favorites were always oleander, lily of the valley, and foxglove. Is any of that here?
Yeah, that's a little bit further down. They're not as potent as this stuff.
Oh.
I think
Interesting.
they call this one Nightshade.
Ooh. Yes, that one. That one. We'll be taking that one. Perfect. So I'll gather up some of that. And then you said 1 or 2 more?
Yeah, you probably 3.
Okay.
For that plant. We don't want to take all of it.
No, for sure. Oh yeah, so I'll just gather up 3 of them then.
All right, and then the one next to it, the small pokey one, that's a paralytic plant. So you have to be very careful. If it sticks you're gonna be lying on the floor for a little bit.
Alright, well, like I said, thankfully, always got gloves on. And these aren't exactly thin, so.
Okay, good. Yeah. There's 14 of those plants that you can, of the stems that you can take, but we don't want to take that many. So probably like 5.
Alrighty. So let's see here. Hold on, let me make sure I get these written down here. So I got. Okay, so it was Nightshade, and then what was this one?
They call that one the sticker
The sticker.
because it sticks into you and then you're stuck there.
Okay, and then you said one more?
Yeah. So the one next to it, the one that's growing in the ground there, that one is very potent. It can put people to sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a pretty fun one. It's really easy. It's like a carrot. You just gotta pull it out of the ground.
Okay, I can do that. What are these ones called?
I can't remember what they're called.
I'll just call them sleepy carrots.
That sounds pretty close.
Awesome.
There's only 3 there, so we should probably only take 1.
Okay. I will only take the one then.
All right. You pull it out of the ground, and it immediately starts screaming at you. And she goes, "Oh, that's right. That's a mandrake. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw."
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's my worst one.
Mm-hmm.
Loving all the Harry Potter references here.
She's gonna run your fucking pockets.
And hear you without
Hey.
any man Kendrick.
Ooh.
That was about the best I was
God
gonna
damn
do.
it.
Oh. Close. Very close.
Ooh, was it
as-
DC 16?
It was DC 16.
Oh! If
Yep.
not for Elias's own impulsivity, fucks him again.
Yep, that -1. You fall asleep.
Uh-oh.
Night night.
She's gonna run your pockets. You're gonna wake up without your shoes.
Wait a minute. I'm an elf. I can't be put to sleep.
Magically.
Magically.
I don't really sleep at all though. Do I?
Elves can sleep.
They have the capacity to sleep.
Yep.
They just usually don't.
Okay. Because I just never really encountered that before.
No, yeah. It's basically anything that casts a sleep spell on you or otherwise magically tries to knock you unconscious cannot do so.
Yep. And this is not considered magic.
The mandrake cries, and all of a sudden you're hit with all the tiredness that you, Joshua, have experienced over the last 3 years of having a child.
Alright, we will come back to that.
But without any of the wonderful benefits of parenthood.
Yeah, well, so it's like that can never be easy.
Alright, let's go back to the main group.
Shut up, your sleepy
you
time now.
guys leave the altar, head around the side of the tree that has the kind of pathway that leads up the side toward the flower beds.
No.
You go up, you look around, they aren't there.
Is there anyone in these flower beds at all, or?
Not currently.
Okay.
And there doesn't appear to be a fairy tending to these at the moment.
Do these seem to be meaningfully different than the other ones, or
No.
just different in that they're in proximity to the tree, really?
Yep, different locale.
Yeah. Okay. Right, well, not here, obviously, so yeah, I guess the, shop.
To the shop.
Alright, you head to the shop.
Jesus.
It's so much. It's funnier on my end by so much because like.
Well,
like,
yeah, we only get a little bit of it. You get the whole thing.
I love it. It's so fucking hilarious. And then there's Amethyst in the living room just being like, "What the fuck?"
The sad thing is, I did it too, but I was muted.
I mean, Crystal, all I can say is I hope you love it, considering you live with the idiot. So.
True, I do.
That tongue whack.
Huh?
What?
What?
There's the blacksmith and the grocery.
I mean, above game, I would be assuming that the grocery makes a little more sense, but
No, she's obviously.
I mean, she could also be looking for steel, man. She doesn't know the kind of. Well, I mean, I guess she does know the kind of people that are after her. So maybe she is like, well, it might not do much, but hey, at least I'll stick them before I get stuck.
We'll check
knowing
both out.
her, both are a possibility, honestly.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of it's just a matter of which one first.
Position.
Right, which one's closer.
The grocery would be closer.
Then I guess we go there.
Alright.
Can't
We go there.
his song the whole time.
And keeping detect magic up and looking around furiously.
I like to think that Cantor just has such an intense feeling of concentration, but his face doesn't change. We can just feel the aura of concentration as he's playing the song and concentrating on magic at the same time.
You head to the grocery, which, as you approach the location, you're suddenly made aware that this is just a series of stalls, or like stands set up in rows, with a sign in the middle of them that says grocery.
Mood.
So it's a farmer's market.
That's exactly what it is. There is an elderly woman, a human, that is walking around talking to people, and as you approach, she rather joyfully skips toward you. In a way that you wouldn't think somebody of her age would be able to do.
Is she like a very like a very like hunched over old lady?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
She has carnations in her hair, and her veins run green.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh, chlorophyll.
Welcome to Nevea. You look tired. What can we offer you for food? And rest for yourselves.
Wolfheart, who's looked tired for a year and a half. Yeah, I know, you don't have to tell me every time. Fuck.
And also blessings of the mother upon you.
And on you as well.
Thank you. You pick up quickly, dear.
I was trying to think of what they say, like, what they say, like, in actual church. I was like,
Also with
what?
you.
And also with you.
Give
Damn
us
it, I was
money.
close.
Give us money, please, because we are poor, and Jesus likes money. Question mark? I don't know. Not allowed into churches anymore.
Because of the bees.
No.
What is it? What is it they say in the confessional? Sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty.
Holy shit,
No,
Father,
it's
get
sorry,
ready,
Daddy,
because
I've
I got
been
a
bad.
lot of shit to tell you.
I thought it was bend over.
Oh.
That's only if you work there casually.
Oh, right.
And only if you
Alright,
like.
well, obviously, as anyone who actually watched this can tell, none of us go to church.
No.
Yeah, that's funny.
Ever.
Funny.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, back to old lady with chlorophyll in her veins.
Yes.
Yep.
That honestly just made me think of the fucking Batman movie with Poison Ivy. My veins are full of chlorophyll. Anyways.
We'll get there eventually after enough non sequiturs.
Yeah.
We have a lot of plants and fruits. If you need your greens and your fruits.
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
We also
that's
have bread.
probably it. I like to think Ren is just gone. Just gone.
The
I
word
baked
like
it
it
myself.
literally just bruh came out of her mouth and she's like, bread! She's like pointing at the stands. Which one? Which one has the bread?
On the far
We have-
side here.
We have fresh broiled beef.
Hmm.
Oh, you fuck! I can't have that.
Baby, you're not allowed in there.
He really wants to be.
He does. For some reason, they want to get in the garage, and they're not allowed in the garage.
Because they're dumb little babies and they don't know what's good for them.
Yeah, pretty much. We're looking for... I don't know how to fucking say any of this.
We're looking for a couple people.
Yeah,
Wait, don't tell me. A woman.
mhm.
Female. Human.
Wolfart just kind of like looks at this older lady and she says, "Woman, female." Like, yes.
Just making sure, dear. And a child tiefling, also female. Approximately this tall, sad expression on her face, carries a doll.
Yes?
Haven't seen them for a while.
When was the last time you saw them?
Yesterday.
There's the audible sound of like leather being stressed as like Wolfart's fist tightens because that's fucking weird and he doesn't like it.
Can't throw it
Oh,
down.
dearie.
Just a couple.
Grandmother Aura knows all. I've also heard you've been asking about them.
That makes more sense.
Word travels fast.
It does.
I yell from the bread stand.
By the rye! Trust me, it's worth a rye.
Okay. Haven't seen them since yesterday. Did they... Well, I guess maybe the girl might not know anything. Did the older woman make any mention of what they might be doing or where they might be going, or...
They seemed pretty content at staying here.
Okay.
Are you stuck, Bubby?
If I remember correctly, they said that it was peaceful and quiet, and they liked that.
I suppose that's accurate.
And the Mother of Terra does bless everyone who wishes it.
Is that in a metaphorical sense, a literal sense, or both?
It's literal. Yeah, they are little literal blessings. That's how we got this large cherry blossom and all the plants that we grow and our housing, and we're blessed with nice weather year-round. And Alavar takes really good care of us all.
Do you know how long they've been here?
How long who's been here?
The woman and child that we're looking for.
Couple of months by this point. Or close to it. Hasn't been very long in the grand timeline, but definitely long in terms of days.
Long enough that most people here would be able to know who they are.
Yeah, definitely. At least those they've been introduced to.
They mostly keep to themselves, as far as you know.
I think they have a few friends. But I think that they mostly try to stay clear of people. Keep quiet. The only reason I know of them is because they come here to shop for their food. Well, I say shop, but most of it's free to take. You just have to pay for the bread.
Promotion of communal interest, I suppose.
Exactly. Everybody plays their part here. Yeah, really the only person that I would say that is a little mysterious is Frost. She's always up to something.
Frost?
Yeah, Frost Bumbleheart. She's a little fairy.
Oh.
Yeah.
A fairy, you say? What
Yeah.
does he look like?
You absolutely hear a wrong note at the mention of that.
Oh, she has silver wings.
Hmm?
She has small, like, I think they're roses that grow out of her head.
Is this matching the description of the fairy that we saw, or was
Yes,
she
it
still in... Okay.
She was very mischievous, but she's good. She's good people.
Mischievous how?
She likes to play pranks on people.
Okay,
Mostly new people. She
Oh,
finds joy in it.
wonderful.
Well, if
She
it's
does
just
make
prank,
friends
then it's
fast,
fine.
though. So, I mean, people do like her.
Uh-huh. Is Faye something I'm good at knowing shit about? Nope! Sure fucking didn't!
I am, which is why I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving him be.
I fully did not expect for Faye to be on my list of things considering, but I didn't know. Maybe it was. It is not. Interesting. Okay.
She is very interesting. Have you had a chance to converse with her yet?
One of our friends might have been set up.
Oh! Which one of you?
Set up for a prank, not set up in a different means. He's not present with us at the moment.
Oh, is he alone with her?
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to you.
What does that mean?
You'll find out. Did they tell you where he went?
They were looking for herbs and poisonous flowers.
Question.
Yes.
No, this isn't for you to answer. This is for the group to answer. Which one of you is closest to Wolfheart right now?
Me?
I don't know. We roll a dice and pick. And we didn't exactly pick what order we were in.
Oh, well, it's not you. You're far away.
Yeah, no, I'm getting bread.
Yeah. I guess then, yeah, it probably would be Mel then, because B is dealing with other shit. Yeah. There's just a full body rigid tensing of Wolfheart as she's just like, you'll find out.
She's probably playing the prank on him now. Or will be soon. She lives on the northeast side of town. Sounds like that's probably where they went.
Probably is.
Do you know where she would have taken him to show him the poisonous flowers?
Probably to her house. She lives on the northeast side of town.
Okay.
Right, well, maybe we should go investigate that then.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Watch out for the traps.
The trap.
Duly noted.
She doesn't like visitors to her house. I don't go there. I just know where it is.
That's fair. Thank you.
Of course. If you do see her, tell her grandmother Ori says hi.
Will do.
Or Aura, sorry. Not Ori. Aura.
I come back over. I have like a roll shoved in my mouth. I'm carrying like I've got bread. I don't know how much money I just spent on bread, but I don't know what
I
the
imagine
average
Ren just
price
has
is on the bread.
a full fucking basket of just bread. And various fruits, but mostly bread.
You've got quite the selection. It's 1 copper each.
Oh,
I'll take your entire stock.
30 loaves are carried under her arm.
All for the cheap price of 3 silver.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I have all this bread that I just like was grabbing, and I just go through the roll. You just hear like, I left the gold on the counter.
That's very generous of you. Thank you.
Ren has found a new person to idolize.
Right.
So what's all here in the farmer's market?
Vegetables, fruits, and bread.
Yes. As far as we know, the only thing that you would have to pay for is
The
bread.
the bread.
At a very expensive 1 copper a loaf.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Elias is with a fairy who likes to play pranks.
I finished eating the roll. Yeah, the
Elias is with the fairy who likes to play what?
prank.
Thanks.
She's a
Okay.
fae. She's very
Sorry.
fae.
Sorry, I thought that was going a totally different direction.
Ah!
Likes to play the fiddle.
Yikes.
Huh. Too bad there's
but
no
yeah,
water here.
when I see we're kind of heading out, I like finish like shoving this roll in my mouth, and I'm like, wait, what are we doing?
Gotta save Elias from Faye.
Have fun. I go back and look at fruit.
Alright, all the fruit here is normal sized.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm hanging out here.
Well, if you can't kill the fairy.
Then I guess for the rest of the group, does anyone else besides Ren speak Elvish?
I speak Elvish.
Okay. Yeah, as we're walking off, you would just hear Wolfheart muttering curses. None of them pleasant, but not explicitly directed at anyone.
Hane is gonna stay with Ren, seeing how she's actively being hunted by Faye.
Also fair.
What do you
Is Trig staying with you as well, or is he going with the group?
Trig will go with the rest of the group.
Okay.
So I guess it's Trig, Orca, myself, Mel, and Cantor.
Sounds like it.
Any objections?
No.
I'm down.
Good to me.
Okay. Cool. We were told northeast side of town, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That way.
All right. So, you head off toward the northeast side of town. You come across a very obvious looking start to a hedge maze that you've ever seen. And very obviously, as if to warn off people coming through, is a sign that says, "Be careful, this area is trapped. Enter at your own peril." And then beneath that, in parentheses, it says, "or not."
Not at all ominous.
I don't feel like getting lost in a fucking maze. He might destroy the maze.
I guess you have feelings towards the maze.
Can Bird show, or at least see and tell the way?
The top of the maze is covered.
Motherfucker. Alright, guess we'll just...
Burn it down.
We burned the whole forest down.
Yeah, it'd be a bad thing, probably.
I feel like we'd get in extra big trouble for that.
Yeah, probably.
Wolfhard just goes.
Yeah, we go.
Alright.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need pain open.
I've stopped playing the music while we're doing this maze thing.
Wait, so we
Anybody that
decided
would
to go
like to
To the waste.
can make a survival check.
Oh no.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm waiting for the blue.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my.
We need some winning rolls here, guys.
I think there's one person left that can roll.
Yeah?
Alright.
No, I'm still here.
I thought you stayed with...
Hayne did.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
great.
but Trig already rolled. He was
Yeah,
saying
Trig
that
had
he
rolled
still
at that
needed to
point.
roll.
Yeah, and he's the better of the two anyway. When it comes to survival, at least.
Yeah, fair. In a moment of clarity, Orca, you're able to find a pair of tracks, just one set of tracks, that you can follow through the maze.
Well, shit.
Or
I found
Well,
some
you-
tracks.
You all make it through the maze without issue.
yay!
God bless.
As you found the path. As you arrive there, you find a tiny house with a fairy inside, as you can see through the window rather easily. Frost appears to be sitting at a table drinking some tea, and there is no sign of Elias.
Oh, God. All right. Orca walks to the front door and knocks very briskly.
Okay, yeah, you lean over and knock on the tiny door.
Shaking the entire house.
She
She has her hands on her hips.
she flies over and opens the door. Says, "Hello! I haven't seen you guys in a little while."
Hello. We were looking for a friend.
Me too. He was supposed to come back, but I haven't seen him in a little while.
Come back
From
from
where?
Well, he took the plants that I gave him and said he was gonna hide them somewhere. And I haven't seen him since.
What
He
plant
might have
did you
gotten
give him?
lost. They're on the backside if you want to look. He wanted some poisonous.
Of course he did.
He's a very strange person.
We're all strange. That's why we work.
Do all of you like poisons?
Yes?
No, thank you.
He was interested in ones that take effect while people sleep. I would be careful. He seemed
That's
kind
fair.
of sketchy. But he paid good money for him, so.
How much did he pay?
Like 100 gold.
Did he try and negotiate, or was that his choice?
Oh, that was the cheap price. He's a good haggler, but I stood firm.
Sounds like Elias.
He doesn't quite get the friends and family discount yet.
Do I believe anything that she's saying?
Yeah, insight check.
Make an insight check.
There's my 20 for the game, you guys.
Yay!
Let's try to use that the next time we fight.
Nope, I used it.
Nope, that's reserved for the net ones.
Give me a second, I'm trying. There we go. Ooh,
Nice.
it's always on the side quest.
I'm not rolling an inside check. Wolfhard just does not believe this.
Well, we were told that she's very tricky, so
Correct.
it's
He
more
doesn't
than
need- he
likely
doesn't
we
need
already
insight,
don't
he just
believe it. This
knows.
is just
Well, yeah.
confirmation.
Which is even if we weren't and she was being 100% honest, he would not believe this.
She rolled really low. You can all tell that she is completely lying to you.
Okay.
There's not much there that was truthful.
Where is he?
Orchid takes a step forward, almost into the door jam.
Well, this is
It's a tiny house.
very-
Shades.
Yeah,
There is no door
like
for you to get through.
your foot would fit in the house, and that's about it.
Well, a threatening foot.
Threatening distance closer.
He's at the altar.
The
Are you
altar.
telling us the truth?
Yeah,
Why is he at the altar?
because I put him there.
Mm-hmm.
And the things you took from him.
There it is.
I didn't take anything from him.
He didn't pay you 100 gold willingly.
No, he did not.
No, that's taking. Give it.
Oh, he paid for the experience.
No.
Fine. I hid it in the backyard.
I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on her if you guys want to look.
No. She will retrieve it.
Oh,
We will watch.
okay then. What he said, Orca just removes her foot from the door jam and takes a step back.
Oh, it's much more funny if you get it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the point.
No.
Come on out.
I'm alright, thank you.
We're not
Steady do you
here
think this
to
house
play
is?
games.
How steady do you think this house is? Like, it's pretty small. Like, do you think
Josh,
it's...
how big is the doorway?
Like 8 inches.
The house itself, it's tiny, right?
Yeah, it's a tiny house.
Small.
Basically a dollhouse.
Josh, is it
So-
big enough for a certain fist?
Yeah,
For your
probably.
fist? Yeah.
Yeah.
The one I'm referring to is my spell.
Oh.
Big fish.
Ooh.
No.
Can... Or... Is it, like, big enough to where, like, Orca can just kind of, like, grab it from the ground?
The house itself?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
It's like Dollhouse, basically.
Well, Orca carefully grabs the house and...
Alright,
branches
all
it-
of you make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah.
Oh.
Yep.
You know what? That's on me, y'all.
Oh, you guys.
Jesus fuck.
Give me a second. Oh, there's... Wait, no, dexterity saving throw. Come on. Roll
Oh,
20
I just
is
didn't
not the
check.
time.
It doesn't matter for me.
No, it's the same for you. You don't have dex saves innately.
Okay, give me a
I
second.
do. I just rolled a 1.
Go blue, please.
Do we all get Orca's aura?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Should, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Sweet.
do not
I mean-
become unresponsive.
I mean, it doesn't
Oh.
really save me.
My water's already been cut off. Do not do this to me.
Yeah, it doesn't really save me or Mel. It probably saves Cantor.
Well, I still have my aura of protection, so I guess that saves me.
What is your bonus, Orca?
+3.
+3? Okay.
Yeah, so Cantor has an 18. Trey has a 24.
I knew this was not going to go
Yeah,
well
yeah.
for me,
So, like I said, it probably saves Cantor, and the rest of us are fucked regardless.
Alright, so, Cantor and Trig, you're left standing on the edge of a pit.
Oh.
The rest of you are swallowed by the earth and
Oh.
appear underground somewhere. You suffer no damage, and the house is still resting where it was.
Should have kicked it.
And Frost looks up at the two of you that are still there and says, "Well, that wasn't a very smart idea."
We
Bang.
Make an attack roll.
That's actually...
I
Well,
mean,
if we're going
fair.
that direction, then I'm going to destroy the bitch's house.
All right.
Oh god.
Yeah, it hits her and seemingly completely annihilates her as she disappears, leaving her wings behind as they slowly flutter to the ground and rest.
Oh,
house.
Jesus.
Hey, will someone grab those wings? I actually kind of want the fairy wings.
What does that mean?
Well, she's either dead or she got pushed back to the Feywild, and now we're gonna have an angry fairy trickster on her ass.
Ooh.
In addition to the unknown fairy.
Guys, it wasn't a
Dwarf one.
competition for who could have the most Fae after them, alright? Right.
What if I wanted it to be?
Oh my god.
You know what? Actually, I didn't do this.
We
What if Orca wanted it to be?
Orca wanted her friend.
Oh,
Orca's very
lordy.
angry right now.
Well, okay.
Cutting away, going back to Ren and Hane.
Them doing all this shit, me going, hey, does that look like a blueberry to you, or does that look like something different?
She's making her own security board.
Grandmother Aura comes over to the two of you and says, "Have you ever tried baking various fruits into pies?"
Not me. I don't bake. I have a friend who does though. She would be interested, but I don't bake.
You should take extras for them then. The fruits are preserved quite well, given the blessings from the mother. They would last a considerable while.
Do you have any that are like jarred?
I can jar them. Do you have jars?
No.
Let me get it. You want a jar of pie?
No, I want a jar of fruit. What are
Jar
you
of fruit
on?
to make the pie. I can. I'll get some for you.
I was about to be like, I have vials, but I'm like, wait, that's the other past character. He's carried around 8 million vials.
I'll have to charge you a little bit for the vials, though. I only have a few, and I use them for other things, so I need to replenish the stock when the trader comes through.
That's
if
fine.
That's all right. Okay.
Yeah. Do you by any chance do you have like small versions, so like in like mini jars or like mini vials? Is that possible?
Mini jars.
Yeah, just like smaller than a normal jar, or a vial, a smaller than your average, or you know what, even just actually a regular size vial would actually be fine too.
Ooh, okay, I have regular vials. I don't have small jars.
Okay, I'll take like a couple regular jars, and then also like a handful of vials of fruit too.
2 regular jars and a handful of fruit.
Vials of fruit.
Handful of vials of fruit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get confused at my old age. Okay, let me run to my house.
Okay, I leave it to your selection. Your choice of selection looks great.
Okay, I'll get the vials quick. And she like skips away, throwing her hands to the side, so she does.
There's just like a tiny twitch, and Ren's just there like, this place is reminding me a little too much of home.
Elias.
Yeah.
You're not sure how long it's been, but you wake up in a dark cave. It is rather unimpressive where you're at. You hear the slight running of water. And one thing that really disturbs you is the large amount of pollen in the air.
I pull my mask up over my face, and I'm like, I'm really glad that I don't have to breathe, because otherwise this would be fucking miserable.
A few moments later, Mel, Orca, and Wolfheart seemingly fall from the sky right next to you.
Hey.
Suffering 4 points of damage from the fall.
Motherfuckers!
It could be worse.
You said we took no damage before? This is bullshit. I'm writing my congressman.
Took no damage from the hole that was conjured.
You said we took no damage. I'm writing my congressman.
That's fine.
Good luck
They
with
can
that.
go in the hole too.
All right. So there you are.
What happened
Yeah.
with the fairy?
Yeah, the fairy.
Yeah. So where the fuck are we?
I hear water.
You
That's a good
think
sign.
I know?
Mm.
Are there any immediate exits out of this place?
There's the tunnel that continues on.
Where's the water? Is it going along the tunnel?
You don't see it. You can just
Oh.
hear it echoing through the
So
cavern.
do we fall like at the end of a tunnel or like
Yes,
in the middle
yes.
of? Okay,
Yes.
that was like that doesn't help me.
Orca stands up and is just feeling the like. Can we see, or is it just all black and dark?
If you have
If you
dark
have
vision,
dark vision, you can see.
Okay.
so
that's fair.
you might not be. No, you can't know.
Yeah, I
Unless
have
you have
dark
dark vision. Yeah, I'm so used to the old ones where only Fire Genasi did, but yeah, that's right. All of them do.
I do.
You probably. I don't remember if Kalashtar do.
I don't fucking either.
I don't remember.
I don't think you do.
I don't think
There's
so.
a-
So you know what? Flame.
There is a path forward, though, right?
Yes.
All right, and Elias would just immediately begin walking forward.
Orca
Good, wait for
follows,
us.
And
Dick.
it's just kind of like feeling the side of the tunnel, like trying to feel the water if there's any.
If we can hear it that loud, it's probably further up.
Let's go to that then. Feels like a good sign.
Well, we're kind of underground, so I don't think any of this is a good sign, but we walk.
Pardon
Doubt
me
it's
for
meant
trying
to
to
be a
find the good.
cage.
Me for trying to find one shred of positivity where we are.
You walk for a couple minutes, and you come into a T intersection. A path that goes right that is cleared, and a path that goes left that is blocked by vines.
Which
Blocked
way
by
should we
what?
go?
Across the way, standing opposite you, appears to be a plant that's shaped like a human. It does not currently appear to be moving.
That's
Thus?
that's weird. Yeah. Well, I guess right.
Left, right's the one that's covered in the vines, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I
One-
No, other way around.
Oh, my bad.
Are the vines thorny or anything like that, or are they just?
You said there's a plant shaped like a person.
Yes. The plants are thick and plentiful, but not thorny.
Okay.
But so there's lots of plants that look like people.
No. There are vines, and there's a plant that looks like a person. There's one plant that looks like a person.
Okay. Does the plant that looks like a person, does it appear to be... I mean, does it look... I'm assuming it looks to be like a living plant, yes?
It's
It looks like it.
motionless.
It is currently not moving.
Orca pulls out a sword, but just starts walking towards the clear path. Like just sidestepping it.
It's not in your way.
Then
Well,
Elias starts
It's more
walking.
so like she's just facing it. Like she's walking in that direction, but she doesn't want to turn her back on it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Elias definitely takes up his gladius, but he starts walking towards the plant person. Before he gets like within 20, 30 feet of it, he would look around and try and make sure there's no like roots attached to it that are like in the ground that might try and like grab him if he gets too close or something of that nature.
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Oh,
All right. You do not see this plant attached to any roots that could come up as you approach.
Alright. So I approach the plant.
Elias,
All right.
don't do that, please don't. Let's just go.
we have no idea what the hell is down here. Don't be messing with shit. Come on, man.
Does it look to be just like again, like does it just look to be like a plant that has the appearance of a person? Or like does it look to be like breathing at all? Does it
It
show
is.
any like
Very still. There are no signs of movement. As far as you can tell, it looks to be just a plant that is in the shape of a humanoid.
But I've got no reason to believe that other than the shape, it has any humanoid-esque characteristics.
Not presently, as it does not appear to show any humanoid signs. It has not moved, it does not sway, it is just there.
Alright. I ignore the plant and continue moving.
Alright.
What's my divine sense telling me about the plant person from afar,
Yeah,
from where
we're
I
in
am?
danger.
Besides that,
Doesn't tell you anything.
not great.
Well, if I mean it could. No, never mind. I always
We need
think
to
that
keep moving.
I always think that divine sense is Fae Fiend undead, but no, that's Blood Hunter. Divine sense is Celestial Fiend undead. So it's unlikely that this thing would ping on any of your ping on divine sense. If that thing is a creature, it's either going to be a plant or a Fae. And you are the wrong kind of paladin to be able to really make that distinction.
I have detect evil or good.
That could work, yeah. I'm pretty sure Fae is part of that. That's up to you on if you want to cast the spell.
Yeah, what the heck?
It also lasts for 10 minutes.
Cool.
Alright.
So who the hell
Venture.
goes up on that?
Yeah. You venture down this path as
I
it
guess for the same reason Fae does.
descends further into the ground. This dirt cavern eventually turns into a section of the roots of the great tree as you begin passing through them as the path continues.
Okay, that's pretty gnarly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You descend
didn't-
for about 10 minutes.
When you say descend, do you mean go through the tunnel descend or go
Yes,
down?
you are walking down a pathway which is slowly descending.
Oh.
Eventually entering into a room that is large and has a somewhat medium-sized fountain in the middle, which is the source of the running water that you're hearing, as it is trickling
Oh.
from the ceiling above.
Oh shit.
All right. There's the water.
Orca's like patting on Mel. Remember when I told you about the spring of blood, the spring of the mother's
Mhm.
blood? It looks something like that, except
Well, it's probably a sister, and we're just gonna keep going.
Does this continue on, or is this the end point?
This is the end point.
Fuck.
okay.
Within this room, there are several dozen more of these plants that look like people.
Whatever. Can't be bothered. Let's go. We're going back towards the hole then, I guess. Hopefully someone on the outside has some rope that can pull us out. I need to go.
Was it like a hole that stayed open?
No.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It opened and then closed.
Yeah, I thought so.
God
Maybe we
damn.
should try our luck with the vines.
Yeah, it seems like that's the only way to go.
As it was right on the edge, Orca, right before your spell ends, you would get a ping of an undead within 30 feet of you.
She would
Lovely.
know. She would know where it's located as well.
It would be on the other side of the fountain.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
I love how she said lovely and then died.
I mean. Yeah.
Maybe that's her way of saying I don't want to.
It might have also been that she was receiving like a call.
Nah.
Yeah, for
Would be my guess.
Nah, she just quit the campaign. We're never gonna see her again.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess we don't necessarily have that information. Okay.
She's back.
So sorry. So sorry. Horrible timing.
Yeah.
We thought you'd
So-
left us forever.
Listen, we found water in real life, and we found water in game. That's how it happens.
Yeah, apparently. The undead was on the other side of the fountain.
Jesus Christ. Wouldn't it be nice if we had Trigger hanging with us? Damn.
I mean, I'd rather just not be here, but, you know.
Yeah, I need to go now. So it starts walking towards the vines.
Is the undead moving?
You wouldn't know at this point.
Yeah, your spell ends as you detect it.
Well, I mean, if the sound of it moving is louder than the running water, you would. But
But I just know that there's an undead on the other side.
Correct.
yeah, it's right as your spell ran out. So it's basically just ping, gone.
Okay. Orca just starts walking
Elias,
backward.
as you approach the exit back out of this room, some of the people, the plants shaped like people, begin stirring.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't have time for this.
Orca's got her sword and shield out.
I love that everybody is like freaking out about the vines, and then Elias is just like, "No, my allergies."
That's not quite what it is, but
Sure.
That's how I'm perceiving it, at least.
that's totally a fair assumption.
No, that's funny and fair, but God.
The one of them that is closer to the door, slowly like blinks itself awake, and looks at you, Elias, as you approach, and goes, "We have visitors!" And they all go, "Yay!"
What the fuck?
No, you don't. We're leaving. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, I guess.
Orca's like backing, like she
Keep
hasn't put her
going.
shield away, but she's like backing towards the exit.
Yeah, I guess backtrack with.
I honestly think Orca is probably taking too long and being too cautious. I legitimately think Wolfheart just like grabs her by like the back of her armor and just starts dragging her.
Yeah, that.
What? One of them looks like toward another one, goes, "They were nice. Too bad they're leaving. Have fun."
Yeah, to the vines. Lazy dice.
We travel another 10 minutes all the way back up.
Yep. Travel all the way back up and are met with a wall of vines.
So I just take my gladius out of the kind of teeth that's built into the shield I have on my arm, and I just start slashing at the vines. I'm like, I need to go. I need to get out of here. Let me leave.
Make an attack roll.
Alright. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta correct something here.
I was like, are you still rolling to self?
No, I was just looking at my list of things, and one thing is named something that it shouldn't be.
Shit.
Alright. That misses, but going up, miss. Up, miss. There we go.
I mean,
Well,
do you have the chance to make 4 attacks before something else happens?
As you swing at the vine the first time, and the second time, you hear a voice come from your right that says, "Oh, sorry, friend, you can't go that way."
Is it the plant
Yeah.
person? Okay. Okay, well, how do we get out of here then?
Oh, you just need the mother's blessing to pass through.
Let me out.
I have a mother's blessing.
Oh, I do smell her blessing.
What do you mean you smell her blessing?
You reek of it.
You do.
Orca just turns to go Wolfheart, like just like betrayal.
That's just
on
putting
his face.
Wolfheart's fucking out.
Are you saying I smell Wolfheart?
You smell lovely. Just not our mother's scent.
I want out.
That's fine.
So we need.
Now.
Oh, I'm afraid you can't do that.
Either I need to be let out, or I'm going to start cutting my way out. I don't care how long it takes. I need to go.
Alright? The rest of you, if you wish to have her blessing, you can return to the chamber, and she can bless you while you're there.
How? Oh.
Here's the
What
damn
is the
about a blessing.
blessing
Why can't we
entail?
just leave?
Because the plant creature says we can't leave. That's why.
This is
We're underground. You can't argue with people when you're underground. Believe me, I would know.
this is ridiculous. We're like, what are we gonna? I'm about to get indoctrinated into their stupid fucking plant cult. I just want to leave.
Listen, if you want to sit here and slash at vines for the rest of your life, go for it. Orca turns to the plant person. Do you know what the nature of this blessing is? Is it? Are we gonna become one of y'all?
One of us? No. No. It's quite simple, really. You just need to drink from the fountain, and she will appear before you and grant you her blessing.
Okay.
If she doesn't.
What is in the fountain?
Water?
What's
Just
in the
water?
water?
As far as I'm aware, it's water within the water.
Okay. Can we do an insight check?
Sure.
Today, please.
Shit,
I don't
okay.
ask for I don't ask for much. It's like this every time. Oh,
Nice.
nice.
All of this is sus. I'm sus of fucking everything. It doesn't matter what the fuck is happening right now.
This plant person appears to be telling the truth.
All right.
Oh, for the
All
love
right. I've dealt with 2 mothers. I might as well deal with 3. I'm going back to the chamber, even if it's against my better instincts. Orca just starts marching her way out to the other side.
What happens if the mother doesn't give us her blessing?
Then we die!
I've never met anybody that hasn't received the mother's blessing.
Don't get pissed at me because I want to know what the fuck is going on.
I grab them both by the wrist and start walking towards the fountain.
In my defense, I wasn't yelling at you. I was signifying that I was further down the tunnel, so it was like echoing. I was not yelling.
Okay, I was just like...
Sorry, that wasn't clear. My bad.
Yelling to you, not at you.
Exactly. That's what
Okay.
my bad. I was not trying to yell, like angry yell. She's at this point just like, whatever. I've dealt with mothers before. It's the same.
Alright.
Alright,
This is
you all walk 10 minutes back, returning to the central chamber. The fountain lies before you. The plant people appear to be just kind of walking around, doing their own thing. And as you enter, one of them goes, "The visitors are back!" And they all go, "Yay!"
I ignore them and drink the water.
For now. Orca drinks the water too.
Alright, yeah, they cheer for you as you drink.
I don't like any of this.
We're not supposed to.
Okay, I know, but like... Fuck. Listen, I know I got disintegrated because I just did stupid shit, but like, damn. I guess hesitantly drink myself.
The barest amount possible through gritted teeth.
Yeah, right.
Alright, as Wolfheart finishes drinking from the fountain, the spirit in the room reveals itself to you all and says, "My children, it is an honor to have you here.
Hello. We were told that we needed your blessing to grant exit from here to go back to the surface.
Yes,
I was
the
hoping-
people of the village can enter and leave as they please from the altar."
We would like to go back to the surface.
You
If
have
you could.
full authority to travel in between if you wish.
How do we get
Ow.
to the surface?
It would be back the way you came.
We came from a hole in the ground that's no longer there. Or could like points in the direction that they came from over there. There is no way for us to get back.
You may pass through the opening. All of my children are free to come and go from here as they please.
Can we leave with your blessing in a way so then we can leave the way as your children do?
You have received my blessing.
She's saying we're free to go.
It was literally just drink from the water.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's go. Now.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate you.
I
have
do
nothing-
have some information for you, though, if you wish to stay.
No, not
For all
really.
of us?
I got places to be. I got things to do. If you want to chill and listen to her, do whatever, but I'm going.
I'll stay. Might as well.
I am also leaving.
Suit yourselves.
We'll be with Orca, I guess.
There is.
You can go with the Mel. I'm
No! Us splitting up one person at a time is what the god is in this fucking situation.
was about to say, we've split up twice, and now we're going to split up a third time.
Yeah.
Let's do it! Doubles!
There is just the stare of just violent, malignant rancor coming from Wolfheart to this spirit that does not break until he leaves.
Lovely. Orcus is looking up at the spirit, like just waiting.
Sid, I have a story for you.
Oh, story. Oh, okay. Orcus sits.
Mel, are you staying as well?
Yeah.
Alright, you sit as well?
I crouch.
Okay. That's enough. The other two of you leave as you leave the chamber, head up the path. The vines are cleared, and you can pass through at your own pleasure. As you head up the path, you come to a wooden door that you open, and it leads into the altar, into the same room you were standing before.
Elias doesn't even bother to open the door. He starts beating on it. Like, he either breaks it open or kicks it open or someone opens it before he can break it.
Okay. And you have exited the underground route system. Where are the two of you headed?
I know exactly what I'm looking for, and I am just going to search until I find it, and then I'm going to,
God question.
Yeah.
Do I see a flower growing on Elias?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, you do see his eyes are like a very, very bright orange, however.
I mean, yeah, Elias would also see that Wolfhearts are somewhere between, like, lupine and humanoid.
So I just kind of give him a look sideways before I would have otherwise walked away from it and be like, "You hungry?"
No.
I am. I'm gonna go find something to eat.
So, Cantor,
Yes.
after Frost was blown to smithereens, what would you like to do? Trig is with you.
Is there still a pit near us?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the pit appeared, swallowed them up, and then disappeared.
Well, I did say I was about to destroy your house, so.
Would you like to destroy your house?
Yes. And I'm gonna use a spell to help me do it.
Alright. You gonna punch it to death?
Cantor Smash.
Yeah, easy enough.
I love it.
Yeah, you sprout 2 additional arms and beat the shit out of this house, pummeling it back into the earth.
And the entire time he's like, if this ruins my chance to find my fucking daughter, I swear to God, Elias. Cantor is just pissed at the moment, so he's taking out his frustration on this building, or this dollhouse.
Trig is searching the ground.
Okay. Trig can make an investigation check.
Cool. He is not as good as Hayden for this. Yeah.
Trig finds a bunch of plants.
Yeah, he's just like stabbing the bayonet on the end of his rifle into the ground, looking for like areas where the ground is softer to see if there's like a secret tunnel or something in the ground.
Sure. Yeah.
He doesn't understand how magic works. Usually, when people use magic to make his friends disappear, when he shoots them, the friends come back. So now he's at a loss.
All right. We'll go back to Elias and Wolfheart. Where the two of you headed?
Elias would be headed into town.
You're in town.
Then I suppose I'd probably be heading to the inn. That's probably going to be the place, or either the inn or the flower field is probably going to be the place I have the best chance of finding what I'm looking for.
Okay. Yeah, the inn would be closer. You can head to the inn.
Alrighty.
And I already know what it is that you're doing. So, passing that, we'll go back to the two in the underground cavern. I almost said tavern. It's not a tavern.
I mean, it could be.
It could be. Very well. It does serve drinks.
Oh.
God damn it.
The spirit is going to tell you a story.
Okay. Okay.
And I am not going to narrate this story.
Oh,
It
good.
takes a while.
It is a
Damn.
long story.
Oh,
Thank fuck.
I love story.
She tells
Listen,
you.
I like stories too, but I don't want to sit through a whole one.
I don't either.
She tells you the entire history of Nevea.
Oh, that's actually really convenient.
Oh,
Okay.
And at the very end of it, after telling you every single person that has received the blessing of the mother,
Now get out.
she says, and the two people that you came here for just left town a little bit ago.
What?
oh no. Oh no. Thank you for telling us this.
Of course.
Thank you.
They're headed north.
Okay.
Lovely. North. Great. Thank you. Orca just like jumps up and just starts running.
Yep, we fucking book it.
Just fucking
Yeah,
God damn it.
fuck! Cantor's gonna be so mad.
Wolfheart would not have gone with Elias. Wolfheart would have gone back to fucking Fairy's house.
Okay. Yeah, you would find Cantor beating the shit out of the remains of the house.
And Trig stabbing the
Stabbing the
ground.
ground.
How
Yeah.
long,
No, I would
Did
have
we
been
get
smashing
second
the house
story
for
time?
10 minutes. I would have helped Trig look around in the dirt as well.
Okay.
Because if
You,
they were
find,
there that
you find
long-
them playing in dirt.
Well, yeah, or
Does that mean I get advantage?
Yes. And guidance.
I mean, if they're staying there for like 30 plus minutes doing that, then yeah.
No, the story goes for 3 hours.
Hell yeah!
No, I meant
Wow.
I meant Cantor and
I'm
wait,
sorry,
yeah.
how many?
Take the
Three.
5.
God fucking
Hours.
damn it. Okay.
6.
I gotta say, of all the roles,
Plus the guidance, so...
yeah, that is with
I
the
rolled it.
guidance.
yeah, he did roll the guidance. He just rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Trig went from finding plants to finding plants and a rock.
Ooh!
Nice.
Hey, he worked hard to find that rock.
Say it's a good rock. I know. I can tell.
Maybe one more good search, we'll find a twig.
There are many rocks in this world, but this rock is mine.
No, I'm
Exactly. Exactly.
Anyway, you guys find us.
Wolfheart finds you. You'd probably be leaving that hedge maze at this point, given the passage of time.
Yeah. There the two of you are. What of the Fae?
I hold up the wings. This is all that's left.
Good.
And I point to the house, and that's all that's left of the house.
Yo, Wolfheart, eat a Snickers. You're not you when you're mad. Jeez.
There's just a sinister grin.
I think the wolf's getting out.
Trig mimes like putting his hands up and then like making like a looking around gesture and then 3 fingers. As in, where are the
So
other 3?
Yeah, I would want to decipher that. So where's everybody else?
Elias is headed to the inn for his own purposes. And there's just like a heavy eye roll with that. Orca and Mel have been occupied by a spirit. It said it said it had information. But after forcing us to play its game and calling me its child, I had no interest in what it had to say.
You doing okay? You sound a little aggravated.
I will be better once we leave.
Well, I'm not leaving until I find my daughter, so I apologize for that. So you might be here a little bit longer.
Then hopefully this spirit divulges relevant information. It is not just wasting time.
I hope so.
2 hours and 50 minutes later.
Yeah!
You guys think it's like dark, like just like night by the time we make it out?
Definitely.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I assume by this point we've probably collected Hane and
I would assume so, yes.
Ren.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hane and I are just like, I'm just like, oh my god, look, Hane! Berries!
Or at the very least, Wolfheart would have been like, they'll reappear back at the altar, and like Wolfheart would be waiting there.
Hane is asking Ren what the berries taste like.
Purple.
God damn it.
She would have come back as well with the containers for you. It would cost you a gold.
Cool, I give her 2.
Alright.
I mean, fair. Grandma Aura is
I love how Ren is having the time of her fucking life right now.
I know, I'm like, I get my jarred fruits, and then I also get some more to just like, some other ones to just have for like on the road to like eat as well, and make like a pack of those. I'll drop another gold on fruit to take with me. Some dried fruits if she's got them, just some variety packs. Maybe she's got some trail mix, I don't know. They've probably got like nuts and stuff here too. I grabbed some trail mix, there's like a bulk bucket, I can like make my own.
Ren's first hike.
I make trail mix and it's just dried fruit. There's no nuts.
I brought 18 pounds of trail mix. It's like a It's like a 2-mile hike. We'll be back in like an hour. 18 pounds of trail mix.
She probably
I
makes
have
she
enough
probably got
water
fucking-
to fill a swimming pool.
If she does bread, I'm sure she's done some granola. I get some granola.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, cool. We, at the very least, inform them of where we're gonna be.
After we're done there, I mean, if it still takes you guys a long ass time to get back. So after we're done,
Yeah.
at the fruit, and I explained to Hayne the way a bunch of different things taste. I would go back to the church of Terra or whatever her name was called.
Terra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Nailed it.
Altar of Terra.
That one.
Bridge to Terabithia.
No, we don't talk about that movie. Get out of here.
Alright, who's waiting for us?
I'm assuming all of us save Elias, probably.
Probably.
Saving Elias is how we got into this mess.
Yeah, I know. Jackass.
So where did Elias go?
Well, Elias will probably show up as you guys all congregate together.
All of us including Orca and
Yes,
Mel? Sorry, I'm trying to
everybody.
get this timeline here.
Yes.
So after 3 hours,
Yes.
we all
probably just
reconverge.
pull out.
We come fucking sprinting, pulling up.
I was gonna say, well, because Wolfheart, we meet back up with Wolfheart before
Yes.
the other
Yeah.
two. Okay, cool. Yeah, I imagine it's not hard to tell that Wolfheart's feeling a little spicy.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're not glazing over this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. I imagine it's just you can just like see it on his face. I imagine he doesn't. I
You can
imagine
see
he
it in his
can't hide
aura
it.
too.
You can see it kind of in the everything.
Yeah, I sort of flip back and forth between like regular vision and smell-o-vision, and I kind of like elbow Hayne, and I'm like, that doesn't seem good.
No.
Um,
He seems a bit inflamed.
See, this is specifically for Mike. It's basically the fucking JoJo like danger, just coming off of him.
There's just kanji symbols flying in every direction. Oh no!
He's got the ball in his hand.
I'm just like,
If
you
you
know,
start saying the word Ora, we have to get out of here immediately.
Oh God.
Hayne, I thought this was more a color thing, but what are all those lines?
So sometimes it comes out as script too,
I
and it's not always in like a language I know.
I don't know it either.
Haynes smell-o-vision does include taste, technically, right?
Technically, certain things
Oh
Come-
yeah,
hit him as a taste.
oh yeah. There's definitely the taste of blood.
Oh, great!
Oh, ew. I like as soon as I get the taste, I like instantly back out of smell-o-vision, and I'm just like, ew, I'm like putting more fruit in my mouth. I'm like, gross. It's just like, why? That's disgusting.
Now these taste like bloodberries.
Just like,
Yikes.
who would like blood in your? I just sort of like wave over at Wolfheart. I'm just like, hey, how'd it go?
Aggravating.
I like to picture that she's keeping like a 10-foot distance, just like nope.
Oh yeah, she's trying not to be as obvious about it, but she's definitely slowly maneuvering so that if there's always Hayne between her and Wolfheart. Just ever so slightly, you know? It's like, hey buddy, do you want I've got these like, I was gonna say they're just raisins. Do you want some raisins?
No.
I've also got granola.
Talk about it.
Shut up, Joshua.
Sometimes a snack helps. Because remember, we talked about this. If you're gonna get if we're gonna meet the other one, you're supposed to tell me ahead of time.
Yeah, how's your blood sugar right now?
It has low blood sugar.
Feel a little hypoglycemic.
Yeah. Do we need to intervene, or are you good? Did you do the breathing exercises we talked about that other night? It helps,
Take a belly breath.
Belly
I
breath.
picked you up a Snickers from the market.
That's what I tell Rylan whenever he's
Right
having
now.
big emotions. I tell him just take a belly breath.
Wolfheart, you good?
Orca and Mel are receiving information from a spirit below the earth. They will be back soon, I hope. At the altar.
They're here.
I sort of whisper to Hayne, I'm like, he didn't answer my question.
Orca's running.
I think he's
Orca's running as soon
deflecting.
as she gets-
What?
This will be happening ahead of time.
This is
us
before you
joining
guys.
up with them. Yeah,
Oh.
you're still underground and listening to your 3-hour-long story. Okay.
What kind of spirit? Like
An
nature
arrogant
spirit,
one.
A holy spirit? Oh, alright.
Oh, it's definitely Faye. He didn't even need to say it. That was obvious. Did you guys find Mr. Greedy McGreed Pants, who got himself into a little bit of trouble?
Yes.
Did something
Wait,
funny happen at least? Can you share?
So I'm standing right here.
You're
right?
not there yet.
You're
Oh,
not
I
there
thought
yet
you-
either.
No.
No.
This is before we all reconvene.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're going back a little bit.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Mike and I kind of never got cut back to it all, so I just was
Yeah,
like, I'll just wait till
that was
everything's
my
done.
bad. Yeah.
It's okay. I was like, he's on a roll. There's things to get done. I'll just wait. So that's why I'm just like,
Hard when there's 4 groups.
I know. But ours wasn't super important, so I just was like, they can do their thing and I'll cut in after. So here we go. So yes, Wolfheart.
You're gonna have to ask the question again. I got distracted.
Oh, I said, I asked if Greedy McGreedy Pants, if you found him after getting into a spot of trouble. You said yes, and then I said, well, did something funny happen at least? Can you tell me?
He fell victim to the Fae's pranks. I do not know what they were. We did not get that far before negotiations broke down.
Negotiations, bro. What happened? Why were you negotiating?
Drake makes a grunting sound, and Hayne is like, she put you in a hole and you shot her.
I'm
Is
like,
that
you
what
guys
happened?
You shot the fairy?
Trig did. I destroyed her house.
Ren just pinches the bridge of her nose and is just staring up at the sky.
Especially,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah. As we say that in a group in a place where there's people around.
I mean, nobody's paying attention to us.
We hope.
What are these flower people gonna do, huh?
Why'd you
Gonna
guys?
file a complaint?
Why did you shoot her, Rick? Why did you shoot her?
I think Trig shot her because she trapped half of our friends. We were talking with her, we caught her in lies, and we were about to try and escort her to help us find Elias, and she or somebody or somehow a trap was triggered and everybody fell.
Orca went to pick up the house.
You went to pick up her. Oh my. Did all of you just simultaneously forget what that nice old lady said when you all left? Beware of the traps, and then you thought, no, let's just pick up the fairy's house and then shoot her? Next time, can we just let Elias rot? Is that an acceptable answer?
Jesus.
I feel like all problems would be solved. No, it's just me? Okay.
Well, I mean, you could have come along.
To what? Get trapped in the pit? Or maybe get shot by Trig?
Or, I don't
Wolfhart.
know. Maybe you would have stopped us from attacking the fairy that attacked us first.
Trig makes a what the fuck gesture.
I want to interject
I
here.
handed him like, haha.
Wolfhart just points a finger at Ren and just, you and I will talk later. I am going to the altar. And just walks away.
I slide right behind Haynes completely. I have both my hands on his shoulders behind him. And I'm peeking over him. Actually, I don't even know how... I think Haynes taller than me. I'm peeking over him.
I mean, with the hat, yes.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And I'm just like... I just like whisper next to him and I'm just like... Is he gonna kill me? Do I need to be worried? Is he gonna eat me?
I don't think so. I think he's just pissed off. I don't think he... Maybe just don't get too close.
Okay. None of that was what I wanted you to say. None of those were the answers that I wanted to hear, so thanks. That didn't help at all.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
How did that become my fault? Why am I the one getting yelled at?
I don't remember anybody yelling at you.
I know. It was, why am I being talked to aggressively?
I mean, it's Wolfhart, and he's angry. So I think anybody that's in line of verbalage in front of him is going to be
Not
talked
just
to
him.
aggressively.
You too, Cantor. Getting upset with me for not going
I just said you could have come along
to help Elias?
to help us find him. Yes, because this
He would have been
whole
fine.
because this whole thing of bullshit is distracting me from why I'm here and trying to find my family.
Well,
just
I can
wanted to
tell
get
you that
him
they
and
were
get out of here.
nowhere in the market.
I just want to get Elias and try and find my family.
But now you're also missing... Wait, well now we're just waiting for We're waiting for the girls now, so... Not just Elias.
I know.
We can't just all go wandering off more. Apparently this is the cause of all the problems. So we should probably all stick here. And where's Wolfhart going? Wolfhart, come back!
He's already gone.
He said he's going to the altar, which is where they are anyway, so I guess if we just follow him, we'll meet back up with everybody. And then hopefully Elias too. Why do you have to go to an inn? I'm confused about that part.
We don't know.
Oh god, Mel, you're here!
It's just like a spirit, like illusion of Mel, like, oh no, disappears right after. Like, what the fuck?
It's just Haynes' own mental thought of what Mel would say suddenly just springing out for a half second. Just, I don't know.
Alright, well, I guess let's go to the altar, and please don't let Wolfhart eat me. Or maim me in any way.
Again, I don't think that's gonna happen, but I will place myself between you and him.
You don't think that you're not gonna be able to stop him from maiming me?
No, what? That's the opposite of what I just said.
I also like that it could be interpreted as Haynes' honest answer being no, and then wait, what?
Yeah. That's why it was like, don't let him do that. And Haynes going, no. I was like, what?
Did you miss the second half of what I said?
No, we didn't. It's just
okay.
the first part.
It was just the first part was so poignant. It was like, no, I don't think that's gonna happen. There was a pause, and it just made it sound like, no, I won't do that. I won't let him eat you and maim you.
I was about to say, Cantor looks up at Ren and says, "Don't worry," and he places his hands on his hips and says, "I'll protect you."
So it's the Captain America meme. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah. I just reach down. I reach down and I like go to like put my hands out. I put my hands out in the way that I think at this point is now just like it's like a system. I reach out to see if Cantor wants to come up, and wait for him to give me like any kind of motion of approval.
You want
Absolutely.
uppies?
Absolutely.
I pick him
Kentor
up.
always takes uppies.
Yeah, I pick him up and I put him on my shoulders so that he can like get a good view. And I'm like, all right, keep an eye out.
And he absolutely will.
I start walking past, and I like as we leave, I also look over at Trig, and I'm like, I know you wouldn't shoot me. I hope. And I give him a side eye.
Trig shrugs.
He's like, I assume you wouldn't give me a reason to.
He just stares back.
I just I do the thing where I like, I'm watching you, and then walk off with Cantor.
The chances are low, but never zero.
Never zero.
He just flicks the brim of his hat towards you.
Ma'am.
Maladrin.
I hate it.
Oh god.
That deserves inspiration.
I love it. I
This
love
is
it.
the problem. I already
I
have
was gonna say she already
inspiration.
has it, so I
I
can't do
still
it.
haven't used it.
You can
honestly,
use your inspiration to prevent Wolfhard from killing.
Just the knowledge that I probably could have earned another one on that is enough.
Definitely.
Nice. And we follow Wolfhard to the altar.
Yeah, you guys head to the altar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's worded.
No other
Yeah,
connotation to that whatsoever.
Several hours later. A couple hours later, I should say.
I also
Yeah.
keep Hane and Trig between me and Wolfhard the entire time we're waiting.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
God damn it.
Mel and Orca come running out from behind a door that you guys didn't see. And Elias shows up right about the same time.
I
Definitely
definitely picture it was Mel running first, and Mel runs into the door.
Go, Krista.
Well, now apparently I got hit with the door. I was gonna
No,
say
you didn't.
like Mel almost trips and like grabs onto Wolfhard to not fucking face plant.
No, that's fine.
Right behind Mel too, like also like just like nothing.
Yeah, I like the picture. Yeah, and like Wolfhard, like not even looking, just like arm out, catch her.
Ren takes a step towards like Mel and Orca, realizes they're right next to Wolfhard, stops.
Son of a fuck.
We have to go. We have to
They
go.
literally left not too long ago.
We gotta go now.
Stupid ass town.
What? You realize there's 4 ways they could have left town. Did you get
North.
specifics?
North.
Oh, okay.
And we are heading north.
I still have Cantor on my shoulders, and I take off running.
Damn right you did.
Alright.
I'm going on the road again.
North.
Elias just walks after him, starts whistling.
You look like you're in a
You
better mood.
guys exit the altar. And you glance westward. And you catch the shimmering of a dagger.
Oh.
Oh.
Like that's flying through the air,
It
shimmering
is
of a
not
dagger.
flying through the air, it is being held in somebody's hand.
Uh-oh.
As
Do we know this somebody?
it's a very shite.
Forget
Shite
you've got it.
somebody? Okay.
It's a very bright and shiny dagger.
No, no, not this motherfucker. No.
As he looks at you,
And I
And
look
you
at him.
at him. Thank you, Mike.
you guys take off running to the north, and he takes off running after you.
Oh, god damn it.
Do we see him coming after us, or is this like in secret?
He is not doing it
Subtly.
stealthily.
I was gonna say
Oh,
this dude
great.
is Easy to find.
It is currently nighttime. You can see him clear as day.
Got a glowing dagger.
Quit playing! Quit playing!
People hunting his family?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, this is
Yes.
the guy that slipped out
This
through
is
the.
Bergman.
This
This
is the
is
one who's
prison break.
pissed off.
This is the guy from
Right,
the prison break who was
I
able to
know. I
teleport.
can't remember if we just wanted him because we were pissed at him.
No,
No,
he is part of
also-
them.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's a member of the Reapers too.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. And if he's here, that could probably mean there's more than just him.
You also notice at least 2 other people with him
Yep.
that are
You
just
had to
on the
say
edge of the shadow.
How far is he from us?
Well, they're over 200 feet away from you currently.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Orca's got her sword out already.
As you guys run northward, after a few minutes, you glance back, and you no longer see the glowing dagger.
Do we see the other two?
You see nobody.
I don't like that.
No one does.
I cast Mage Armor.
Orca's got her shield out.
I cast horse.
And actually, I'm going to use the special sword I have.
Yeah.
I guess this probably goes without saying. I imagine we're all on the lookout for a person or a weapon that's going to come out of the dark.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Anybody that would like to can make perception checks.
Oh, Cantor's
Okay.
absolutely staring.
I feel like during this entire thing, Mel is just like giving them the rundown and be like, "This fucking thing happened. This fucking bitch sat there and gave us the
Ew.
fucking city. Then had to list out everyone who said it."
Your microphone cutting in and out is great.
About to say, even Discord is like, calm down.
Yeah. No. Either way, she just
It's funny.
going.
Also, the mother is probably related to my mother. So, that's
Who's this
also
fucking
fun.
town? Never.
Oh, your internet's just like, nope.
It's just a
So not in
microphone.
my Christian
Oh,
faith,
okay.
actually.
My mic.
That's funny.
I think whenever she glitches out like that, it's like the spirits around her
Yeah.
making her glitch out.
Yeah, they're like muffling her yelling. They're like, da-da-da-da.
Oh, speaking of spooks, are they back to normal yet?
Not currently.
Hate it.
Oh, I think it's a you problem, girly pop. I'm just saying.
And,
I thought you didn't like
wait.
the ghosts.
Yeah, but you gotta imagine how unsettling it is to have them around all the time and then for them to all just go away for like, and you don't know why. I would be concerned.
I am. I enjoy the quiet, but I'm concerned.
Actually, now that you ask,
Oh,
and
No,
now
no.
that I'm thinking about it, as you're running, they would slowly start to reappear, in front of you.
okay.
And they all look concerned, and they repeat the same phrase as you run.
I don't like that.
He's here. He's coming. He's here. He's
Nice.
coming.
I don't consent.
And
Do we have a
You-
safe word?
Do any of us see anything? And by anyone, I mean Wolfheart Mel or Trig.
You see a figure standing in front of you.
Is he shiny?
He's not shiny. He is very well hidden to those who did not roll high enough. Even those that did roll the check, which was 17 or higher.
Oh, okay, Cantor too.
You see a shadow in the darkness.
Oh, extra don't like this. Hey guys.
The only thing that you can discern from this shadow are the two large sighs that are resting at the side of this individual.
The two large what now?
Oh, sorry, they're sickles. They're not sighs.
Oh,
they're sickles.
Okay,
Yes.
I was misunderstood that,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah,
not
two
cool.
large sickles.
That's not better.
Oh,
How
God.
far away is he? Or it? They?
He's about 150 feet ahead of you.
Is he just like on the path?
Yes.
If he starts whistling, I'm fucking running.
But he's pretty much like in
whistling
our.
and speaking Spanish. I'm definitely.
Yeah.
He is in our path, though, correct? Like, there's no alternate route for us to take.
Correct. Yeah, this is the path north.
Fuck. Guys, stop.
The light reappears behind you,
Nice.
much closer, as it is about 80 feet away. However, this light is several small lights instead of the one. As you see, an individual surrounded by faint glowing orbs.
Kind of look in front of us, and then look behind us, and I'm like, guys, this is a lot of pomp and circumstance. Can we just kind of like get to the part where we're hitting each other?
I was gonna say, at the glowing bitch behind us and Scythe Man in front of us, can I just pick us off with just an attack right off the rip with no thought behind it?
Who would you like to attack?
I think I'd probably be safer going after Scythe McGee over there.
The guy with two sickles that is 150 feet away.
Yeah, luckily
Okay.
I have a spell that has a perfect range of 150 feet.
Solid. Yeah. Light
Hell
him
yeah.
up.
Yeah, cool. I cast Fireball.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
So proud of you.
I basically just like slide to a stop with Cantor still on my shoulders, and like as I do like a really sick move where I like slide, and as my hands come out, it's just like whoa, fireball.
Mel is sitting there, and every time they say he's coming, he's here, she's just like, who is he? Who the fuck is he? Trying to...
So is it the shiny one or the anti-shiny?
Whoever the fuck they're talking about.
Oh my god, why is roll 20? Can you just pop out the thing I need? Please. Thank you. Fireball. Aw, sadness. 2 ones.
All right. You see the spell impact off in the distance, and as
Yeah, I was gonna say it is 150 feet away, so.
as the residual flame and smoke clears, the figure is no longer there.
You got
And
him.
that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Nailed it. 26 damage. Woo! The trick is you have to hit him at 150 feet to one-shot him.
He's actually incredibly vulnerable to fire. You deal 514 point. No.
69,420 points of damage.
Nice.
And on that note of random information, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording here. So thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.